You may know Jennette McCurdy best from her time as a child actress, but more recently, she's been making waves for her writing.
Yeah, her 2022 memoir was a huge success. I'm Glad My Mom Died, detailing the complex and difficult relationship with her mother. It sold more than 3 million copies, becoming one of the biggest books of the year, and is now being turned into a TV series starring Jennifer Aniston.
Well, now Jennette's out with her latest book, her debut novel. It's called Half His Age, about a relationship between an 18-year-old and her teacher.
Hi, Jennette. We're so happy you're here.
Hi, I'm happy to be here.
I mean, your last book, your memoir, was incredible.
Oh, thank you.
3 million copies. I mean, people that aren't into publishing don't know how many that is. It was huge.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea how big it would be?
Honestly, there are sort of two ways of answering this, and one is that I was completely shocked and amazed, and that's completely true. And the other answer is also completely true, and it's that I manifest. Do you guys manifest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
It sounds kind of woo, but yeah,
Yeah.
I like literally keep a journal specifically for
Oh,
manifesting.
you hardcore
I'm
manifest,
hardcore. Yeah, yeah.
not just like thinking about it.
No,
so you wrote
I'm writing it down. I'm
And
like
what did
touching
you
the
write
words.
down?
I wrote down, I'm glad my mom died will become a pop cultural phenomenon.
Wait, that's crazy.
Isn't that so random?
Because that actually is what it was. It
And why
was
would I
talked
even
about.
think that? Like, how delusional.
I mean, without going too deep into it, can you give people who don't know anything about it, they're like, she's glad her mom died. Like, how would you just quickly explain it?
It's a memoir detailing my complicated relationship with my mother, including her sort of helping me develop an eating disorder, and a lot of Hollywood stuff is in there too.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about it in a while. I'm a little rusty.
I know. So
I'm talking about the new book a lot, so I'm like much more. Yeah.
But did it? I mean, I have a lot of friends that are writers. I know it was something you wanted to be.
Yes.
Like, you see yourself as a artist, a creator, more than an actor, a writer.
Yeah.
And did it help you process things? Not only the act of writing it, which I know can be therapeutic, but like, how was talking about it?
Yeah, writing for me, sort of the seed of any idea really comes from a deeply emotional place. It has to come from that personal place. That's whether I'm writing nonfiction or fiction, like my novel Half His Age. That also comes from a really personal place because it has to. For me, writing is kind of an opportunity to find closure in areas where maybe there isn't so much closure. It's a way to process feelings that maybe I haven't fully processed.
A big theme of your childhood was, people pleasing. I think a lot of people can relate to that. And for you, suppressing your anger. Have you rewired? Have you been able to?
I'm so glad you bring up anger. I just want to talk about anger all the time.
And that's a big theme of this novel.
Yes,
Rage.
Anger is literally what charged the writing of Half His Age, and female rage is a huge theme in the book.
And people don't really talk about it because it's not.
Well, especially for females.
Yes, right.
It's
It's not becoming.
Yes, we're supposed to be polite all the time and kind and say the thing that we're expected to say, accommodate other people's feelings. It's exhausting, and I think it's so unhelpful. I think anger is a beautiful emotion that, when channeled properly, can be so effective, and it's so mobilizing, and it definitely charged the writing of Half His Age, and I hope that theme comes through in the novel for anybody who reads it.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Half His Age.
Great.
It is, I mean, you just said there's like a little kernel of you in this, which most authors say, even though it's fictionalized.
Of course.
So talk about where the genesis of this book comes from.
I first had the idea for it when I was 24. I was on a solo trip in Japan on a Shinkansen, a bullet train. And that's when I first had the seed of Waldo, the protagonist. I sort of knew who she was. I was sort of thinking of lines that she later came to say, because the book's entirely told through her point of view. And then also just the general idea that she's with her creative writing teacher. And I knew it was going to be a novel, which was surprising to me because I'd written plenty up to that point, but I'd never written a novel. So I didn't know, why I assumed it was going to be that, but I did.
And some of this is based off of, talk about what the book is about, and then we'll get to it.
Yeah, so Half His Age is an exploration of female rage and power and desire, as told through the lens of a very lonely and ravenous 17-year-old girl. And she enters into a relationship with her creative writing teacher. And I had a significant age gap relationship, was my first relationship. But that is really just the seed. Waldo is a character entirely her own.
Yes.
The novel is entirely its own thing. But I'm aware people are going to project me onto it. That's fine. I can't help that.
Yeah.
I do think it would be a bit of a misread, though, because it is its
Not
own story.
What
Yeah,
would you
exactly.
want people to take from it?
How important female rage is, truly. I think it couldn't be more key to putting our lives on better directions. Anytime that I've let rage inform a choice that I've made, it has absolutely put my life on a better path. And anytime I've tried to suppress, I've made bad choices for myself.
How do you keep it from becoming debilitating when you're angry? Some people, when you think of rage, you think of you're not thinking clearly, you're not centered,
like spiraling,
you make bad decisions. Yeah, rage and anger is never been associated with being clear.
Yes, I so agree. This is a big part of Waldo's journey, is sort of learning how to navigate her rage, because it does guide her to make really poor choices.
Yes.
And for me, writing has been an effective way of channeling my rage. What do you guys do?
I'm like, yell into a pillow.
Yeah, I think I've been so conditioned to think that that's not a good emotion that I don't even know if it's in there, if
you express it.
Yeah.
Or you feel it, but or you don't even feel it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I will say you read very at peace, so maybe you just don't feel rage.
Yeah, no, I think it's because it's a good topic. We could talk about this for hours, but no, I do think I don't feel it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you remember the last time you felt it towards something?
I mean, I'm like, look how this has just turned.
I'm really curious.
I'm like, well, I'm a perimenopausal woman, so I feel it at least once a month.
Mine is, it has to be for someone else, so I can be your advocate.
Yeah.
So if I see someone being mistreated,
Wow.
on a drop of the kids or the elderly or just anybody being mistreated or something that's not right.
So there's a lot going on.
So maybe a lot going on. Yeah, if I can advocate for you all day.
See, that seems like such a healthy way of channeling it.
Yeah.
That seems so kind.
So
maybe that is the way she channels it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the answer.
Wow.
Okay, this book has a lot of people talking.
Yeah.
I read it on the airplane.
Oh, she read us the first page.
Okay.
A dramatic reading. But congratulations on everything. It feels like you've manifested this dream life for yourself, and we're so happy for you.
Thank you.
What's next?
Yes.
Check out Jennette's novel, Half His Age. Just go to today.com/books.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.